Decadence. There is no silence. The sound of wind and breath remain. At night I do not sleep, I dream. Each morning I have to remember where I left off. Along the edge of city meeting woods there is always garbage. Objects built for one use last longer than their users. Only when time is limited can anything appear solid. As in time kills everything, meaning what does a lifetime witness? In a clear, wordless field I have forgotten everything. At the shore the tide exists without me, outside language, inside my senses. Every day happens in general. A particular repetition along the line necessarily ends. We planted a maple for Pa, buried his favorite candy with the roots. We each have somewhere above 280 grams of heart. It is rarely the big thing that can be relied on. River looks the same from the bank slowly eroding. The current is never the same. Different water fills similar space. The cedar stump will outlast me near where the old-timers called the Sweetwater. In love, there is trust that the roots will bend but not break when the storm comes to take what isn't heavy enough to hold. Beach glass shows time like no other for what it is. A de-uniformed shape that blurs when put to the eye. The river's straightened curves reflect industrial all year round. Water past town, infinite bramble. Murky with chemicals and runoff, the tide goes out past the green. Plastic chair pilings taking years to fall. Barbed wire around the factory empty on Sunday. Fishers cast their net and jeer at the broken bridge above. Because the name means people of the inside, the river was sewn in, kept tangibly static. Gulls pile into the sky over the tugboat that doesn't stop, to hear the story of hardhack and salmon, of how burning down longhouses was called improvement. The river, sky's color, on a winter day the sun momentarily bursts from clouds. The full moon lays in the water midway, or the water is more sky than land. And what could shine? The desert sand brown of the reed, the dust green of the sedge. The madrone is royal. For the river, there is repetition only, and the color of one more day. At Lucille, there was a line of RVs along the curb, biding their time before the next sweep. No one is outside of them, their doors are closed. Two with propane tanks out front, one hanging from the doorknob, each with a unique pile, rugs, tarps, clothes, random parts of electronics. Bikes all missing one part of themselves leaning up against the back. Hanging from one's rear-view mirror is a mobile made of off-cuttings of wood. Another has, out from the roof, a Halloween collection of skulls. A block north, a man and a woman start a fire in front of their van. The smoke combines with the factories. A block south, 4 paper birches stand out along a thin rectangle of faded grass. Their bark is a layer that must be peeled back to grow. Between Blanchard and Bell, a frail man smokes a hand-rolled cigarette, fraying at the end. His beard is brown near his chin, then gray and long to his right knee, crossed, then tucked under his left. His right elbow on the inside of his folded right thigh, his body wrenched north at the waist. On his right hand, the pointer, middle, and thumb are a deep orange-brown. Blocks away, a cherry tree blossoms in between Buckley's and the parking garage. Here, the sun only comes in sharp pieces. Slices and shapes only buildings can make fall onto the sidewalk, paved overcast before getting dimmer and disappearing. Buildings grow bigger towards downtown on this street that has been here far longer than me, but is still not the only thing.